Peace, love, energy, and life, family. One love to all my beautiful indigenous Aborigines that's conscious to the land of Turtle Island, aka the Americans. How's all my sovereign bodies doing? Sorry for the corruption in the last video. I had a text message. Accidentally pushed the damn screen instead of flipping it. But like I was saying before, land is definitely getting colonized. You know, at the same time, you don't beat yourself up about it. Like, there's nothing we can do about it. There's plenty we can do. Just you gotta know who your tribe is. You gotta know who you are. So, for what it's worth, the art that is here from the colonization is pretty dope. You know, it's taught by our melanated ancestors, taught by our melanated architects, you know, and they just take credit for it. You know, I love sports. I'm an athlete. You know, I guess you could say I was brainwashed or so-called. You know, but I love sports. I love to move. I love to be athletic. My favorite sport is football. My favorite team is the Ravens. You know, so when it comes to distractions in the Matrix, football is pretty much my only distraction. So shout out to the Ravens. Shout out to the Nationals, the baseball stadium. Shout out to my Nats. Shout out to this bus, this strong ass bus. And this is the new baseball stadium. If you can see that far. Might take a walk over there because I've really never seen it closed up yet. Here we go. And it's like every time I like just go around DC, it's like at least 13 to 14 people wanting to take pictures. Mostly foreigners, like, you know, your Asians, your Arabs, Ethiopians, you know. You got a lot of Latinos too. A lot of Latinos want to take pictures because they feel the culture, they feel the feathers, you know, they feel the chosens are waking up. So when they see strength, feathers, and how we're supposed to be moving out here, that sparks a flame in them, and they really like that. So they actually love it. So we gotta wear our feathers more often, let people know we know who we are. So like I said, yes, I do love sports. So with the distractions, football is probably the only, but I do understand where the game of football came from. I know it's a game created by the Freemasons. Like the egg, the football represents the egg, and you gotta get the egg to the womb, the goal line, and the point spread, you know, 2 points for a field goal. 3 points for a field goal, 7 points for 6 points for a touchdown. So that's 3 and 6 right there. Yeah, that numerology. Then you got a 2-point conversion. You got the 32 degree. You know, you either at the field goal, you can either get 2 points or 3 points from it. No. Let me correct that. A field goal, you get 3 points. And on offense, if you score, get the 6, you can also go for 2, which will make that an 8. And 8 is an infinite number. So that's the 2 right there. You go for 2 once you score. Either run the ball or throw it for a touchdown or scramble it. Or you just kick that 1 extra point. And you got to put the 1, because with 1 there's, you know, without 1 there's nothing. You know, because all comes from 1, and 1 comes from all. So yeah, you got to study numerology too, because that's how these Masonic organizations work, the secret societies work. They work through symbology and numerology. A lot of symbolism with them, a lot of hand gestures, and a lot of rituals and sacrifices. These fuckers are wicked, man. And they actually just built the stadium, the baseball stadium. No, that's not even a baseball stadium, it's a soccer stadium. DC United soccer team. So we got them over there. That's the DC United soccer team. Then you got my babies right here. The Nationals. Got the statues over there. And one thing about me, I love all my teams in DC, all my Washington DC teams. But my favorite football team is the Ravens. That's the Maryland team, the Baltimore Ravens. But shout out to the Washington Redskins. You know, they got the right mascot. And that's the home team. You know, shout out to them. I couldn't be a Redskin fan because that's too much goddamn stress. I have blood pressure. So I'm a Raven fan. We celebrate every goddamn weekend. Yeah. There's a little bridge about to rebuild. I'm doing a lot of rebuilding. A lot of rebuilding. A lot of reconstruction. They done knocked down one of the notorious old hoods, Berry Farm. Shout out to everyone who was in Berry Farm. Shout out to everyone who played basketball over there by Berry Farm. Shout out to everybody who tried to make Berry Farms great. You know, we gotta get it together, y'all. We gotta help each other, not kill each other. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. And now, we're walking towards the baseball stadium. All right, now you see how there was all condos over here? And as soon as you cross the street, from where the bridge is, you cross the street over here, this is where the hood and the ghetto is, back through this way. Back down that strip. But they gentrified right about here, the stadium. They start throwing up all types of condos and all that. And stripped away. Because all this used to be, you know, the ghetto, you know, apartment buildings, you know, hoods. But they wanted to make money, you know. The baseball stadium was bringing them money, so they had to gentrify, clear it out. Cleared all this out. You know, they pushed everybody from this area over here. Start throwing up condos. And then start pushing them this way. Back there. That was not nice back there. Apartment building right there starts. And you never know, since they got this stadium coming up right here. The new DC United soccer stadium. They might gentrify this area too. You never know. You never know. You never fucking know. That's crazy, guys. We gotta learn how to govern ourselves out here. We can stop a lot of this bullshit from going down. Look, they still not done building. We're gonna add a lot of stuff out here. So it's like, man, if we want to stop these colonization of our land and gentrification of our land, we have to educate ourselves. We have to fight. We have to stand up and fight with the pen. All of this can be stopped in court. Find the proper person. Find the proper corporation to sue. Go pay that $250, which I'm going to pay. $250 to start that, slap that lawsuit on them. Go ahead. Don't be afraid of the process. Don't be afraid of how long it's going to take. Oh, that court case can take a month, a year, 10 years. Fuck it, dude. Go through that process. It might not even take that long since you're coming under your status and the way they claim it. They might push it back, seeing how serious it is, how much money you're going to get from these cases. But don't be afraid to do the process. Don't be afraid. You got to go through the process. You got to do these processes. You gotta start acting like we actually give a fuck about each other. We gotta actually start acting like we give a fuck about our children out here. You know, like I keep saying, I don't have any children, but every child out here is my child. We know the parents don't know no better, so it's up to us to teach. It's up to us to enlighten. I didn't even know they made another street over there. Eagle Bank. I lost my straw. So like I said, man, each one teach one. One love, one tribe, man. We are all we got. They're just throwing stuff up. Just throwing stuff up. You can just see the stadiums side by side. It's gonna bring in revenue, bring in the fiat dollar, bring in more of this so-called currency, money. These fellas need to chill out, man. These fellas need to relax. These fellas is fed up too. See how they jumping? But yeah, this is an alright looking stadium though. Like I said, I appreciate the art, but hell no, dude. This thing can go down quicker than it came up. It's just money, man. This is a business to them. Shout out to all the athletes in sports. Please do the right thing. Read. Find out who the hell you are. And do what you're supposed to do with the moolah. Do what you're supposed to do with your moolah. Do not get adulterated. Do not keep splurging on jewelry, on blood diamonds. Do not keep buying materialistic shit. Stop renting out these mansions. Start buying land. Start investing in land. You know, I ain't here to tell anybody anything. I'm just here to let you know what the hell's going on out here. Something you guys should already fucking know. You know? Yeah, these feathers definitely need to relax. But yeah, shout out here to the other stadium. DC United. We need our own businesses, y'all. We need our own businesses. We need our own organizations in our communities. We need more community work. It starts in the house. It starts with yourself first. Definitely starts with yourself. Always starts within. Then it starts with your house. Get your house clean, get your house together. Then it starts in your community. Then your area, then your city, then your region. And this is just how it is, man. Rome, what they say, what's the saying? Rome wasn't built in a day, you know, Chucky. Shout out Jennifer Tilly. Just one step at a time, you guys. Now it's time. We should have started 18 million years ago, you guys. We got some catching up to do. It is not hard. Trust me, I ain't shitting roses. I'm nobody. I'm not shit. So if I can find out this information, if I can self-educate myself to this type of consciousness, it should be nothing for you guys. Just find the purity in you. Find the love in you. Find the respect and the humbleness and the honor. And just live. Live for each other. So with that said, peace, love, energy, and light. Don't want to take too much of your time. Keep protecting these babies, and let's ride this matriarch back to where it's supposed to be. Let's put our queens back on the pedestal. One love.